Hi YouTube, Unkert here. In this video, we're going to look at sets in Python. So let's get started. So I'm going to create a set, and I'm going to call it names. And to create a set, we'll use open and close curly braces, and we don't have a key value pair like a dictionary. We'll just put the items in the set. And the difference with sets is that you can only have one unique item in a set. So if I tried to put Tim in twice, that wouldn't be, there would only be one Tim, okay? And we can add to sets with add. So if I want to add, let's say Joe here, actually let me go up here and let's print names here, and then let's go down here and then print it again after we've added. And if we run this, we see that it adds Joe, okay? All right, we can also pop things from a set. So I could say get name equals names dot pop, and then I could print the get name variable, and I could also print my names again, okay? And now let's run this and see what we get. Okay, so you'll see we got the name Aaron, popped off that item, Aaron, and then now we have the set of Tim, Joe, and Ben. Okay? All right, so what else can we do with sets? Well, we can discard an item, and if we're not sure if an item is in the set, we can use discard and we won't get an error. So I can do names.discard, and let's say I try and discard Joey, which is not in the set. Well, if I print out the names and run this program, you'll see that I don't get an error, okay? So you see it just prints out the names and it just says, well, there's no Joey, but we're not going to throw an error. If there was a Joey, we'd get rid of Joey. So for instance, if I change this to, let's say Tim, and now I run this, you'll see it discards Tim, okay? We can also clear the set. So I can do names.clear, okay? And then I can print the names, okay? And when I run this, you'll see that we have an empty set at this point because I cleared it out. We can also combine sets. So let me call this names underscore 1, and then I'll create a names underscore 2, and let's do Sarah, let's do Aaron again just to show you something, and let's do Joe, okay? So now let me say names equals names 1, and then we'll do dot union names 2, okay? And let's print the names, okay? All right, so we'll go ahead, and as we print the names, you notice we only have one Aaron, even though it was in both sets, names 1 and names 2. The reason being is there's only one unique item per set. Okay, so we can do that. We can also do a different way of combining these sets together with the pipe, which will have the same effect. So if we run this, we get the same set, okay? And notice the set is unordered there. It switched the order. If I ran it again, let's see. Yeah, if I ran it again, the set order changed. Every time I run it, the set order changed, okay? We can also find the intersection between sets. So we could say names equals names 1 dot intersection names 2, okay? And now if we print the names, go here and print it, what do you think you'll see? Well, we see Aaron because Aaron is in both sets, okay? Now if I were to go up here and go maybe to the end here and put Joe in, and now we're in this program, we get Joe and Aaron, okay? So it's the items that are in both sets when we use intersection. With intersection, we can write this in a different way as well. So I could also do an ampersand names 2, and if I print this, we get the same thing. So that's another way to do an intersection. Okay. We can add to a set from another set. So we've seen add, right? But we can add another set into one set. So we could say, for instance, if we want to make names1 larger, we could do names1.update names2. Okay. Now if we print names1, so this is a little different. We were just creating a new set, but now we're updating set 1. Okay. So if we do this now, we see that names1 has increased in size. And again, because Aaron and Joe are in both sets, we only have one unique item of Aaron and Joe. Okay. We can also do some subtraction with sets. Okay. So let's do that. All right. So I could say names equals names1 minus names2, and let's say other names equals names2 minus names1. Okay. All right. So if we do that, well, nothing's going to happen because I need to print them out. So let's do that first. So let's print names, and then let's also print other names. Okay. Now let's run it and we'll see what we get. Okay, so the first one we get Ben and Tim, and the second one we get Sarah. So we're taking names1 and subtracting names2. Okay, so Aaron subtracts off and Joe subtracts off, and we're left with Tim and Ben, or Ben and Tim. In the second one, we take names2 and we subtract off names1. So because they both have Aaron and both have Joe, Aaron and Joe go away, and Sarah is left. And I think that's all I really want to cover for sets at this point. I hope you found this video interesting. If you did, could you please give it a like? And I want to thank you for watching. Have a great day.